the AC's turned off.
Fine.
I'm gonna laugh when you do that and just shit yourself.
I did.
Like that kid.
I was in the fucking, I wasn't in the recliner, but I was in my computer chair, and I had my legs kicked up on the desk. So I was at that, you know, like that natural shitting angle.
Like, looked like a chick about ready to give birth.
Pretty much. And then I squeezed out a fart, and it was just like, straight into the underwear. Like, power shit.
Oh. You didn't get up and you're like, oh boy. Alright.
That was like 3 months ago, and it was, yeah. I usually put my legs down now and go like
think about it,
and I'm like,
kind of figure out what you're dealing with.
Yeah, check it.
Yeah, make sure you're like, is this gonna be? No, it's gas. All right, we're good. We're good.
It's gas.
I don't think I ever
We're
shit
good.
myself.
Dude, until recently, I hadn't either.
Starting to lose his bowel controls.
Yeah.
That's what happens after you make his birth.
Usually I'm just like, you know, if I catch it in my butt cheeks, then it's not shit in your pants, right?
You almost
Because
did
they never
yourself
made
on the plane.
contact. Yeah, well, I did piss myself on the plane.
No, he didn't.
Little did you know, some actually came out.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sure you had the tip
There
there.
was
little tingle.
It was still dripping around. The tip.
Well, yeah, you were sweating though. The bead of sweat coming down
Little
was.
did you know there was shit in my underwear.
Did not even know that one. But hey, whatever works,
And I
man.
took a nap.
Then you took a nap, and then we almost died in that car.
Yeah, that was a little scary.
That was. I just remember Tom sitting in front of me, and all of a sudden his head just like gets taller because he's like pushing.
Yeah, it's like
forward. He's like, oh god, and he's looking over like this.
Racing for impact.
What did I look like?
The semi, yeah, you were out.
You were gone. That's why I took a picture of you asleep.
Yeah. I don't remember any of that drive.
We going this year? Or next year?
Oh yeah, we're going.
Nice.
If
We are
go,
going to be at Adepticon 2022 if they.
Hotel goes up this month, 26th, 27th.
Oh, so they hadn't posted it yet.
Posted yet. 26th, 27th.
Never mind. I'm not going to say anything about that. So nobody buy the damn rooms. We need to at least get a room or 2 rooms actually.
2 rooms.
2
Get a
rooms.
room.
2 rooms.
Get a room, fucker.
Yeah, I don't even think it was worth it because I saved like $30 on the room and then I had to sleep on a fucking cot. You know,
Hey,
I don't think
we wouldn't have gotten that caught if Tom. Damn,
He
that
was
chick's
fucked
hot.
He's like, I would, I'd fuck her. She's like 3 feet from you. She's looking right at your back of your head.
It's happened. That's pretty much how it happened.
And then you know what? We still got the cot.
Yeah, she
so
brought up the cot.
maybe
She's
she
saying something.
agreed. I don't.
Yeah, never saw her again.
Yeah.
No, it's
Sad
Friday.
It's missed opportunities.
Missed opportunities. Like 2 ships in the night.
Yeah. Just never
Missing
find
each other.
again.
Yeah.
Dude, she could have been your soulmate.
Could have been.
Yeah.
The Schaumburg chick.
Schaumburg.
Hopefully they have a Adepticon this year.
Hopefully.
That'd be nice.
We're staying at
There's
I'll
also
bring the COVID.
You'll bring the COVID?
I'll bring
We'll bring the
COVID.
Corona.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
boy.
we can bring whiskey with us, which I didn't know. So this year we're bringing whiskey.
Hold on a second. I guess
What?
we're in the middle of filming.
Yeah, but you're going to cut this all out anyway.
No, I think I'll probably keep this in.
Yeah, as soon as he builds my army, we're good to go.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
We'll
Yeah.
do it. We're gonna do it. I never said I'd build the whole army. I
Okay,
said
well,
I
I'll
would
help you. Yeah, I'll help you.
No, I'll help you.
Oh, okay.
This guy, it takes him freaking like 8 hours to paint 5 Space Marines. So
They were Terminator Space Marines. Thank you very much.
I've never seen you paint a model in my life. So I'm impressed. They actually did 5 Space Marines.
we're all here this time, as you guys can see. Juicy has made his illustrious return. I'm happy.
Right.
Wasn't a full
Sweaty,
year.
too. I am juicy.
Yeah,
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Very juicy.
close to a year,
Right,
almost.
close.
Yeah, pretty close.
No,
It's been a couple months at least. So Juicy's
Couple months
gonna
to a
play. Juicy's gonna play a game. I think you'll remember how to roll dice.
Yeah.
You'll like it. You'll enjoy it. It'll be fun. It's a lot of fun. You know.
I'm not
It's
that good.
models
So
of
you're
war.
right.
No, Tom sucks.
You can eat my ass, but.
It's my second game.
Second game. This is the tape measure.
What do you use the dice for?
What is this
Wait,
for?
did this? Wait, are we measuring in millimeters
That's
or
like-
inches?
Yeah. I usually play bold action.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what bold action? Yeah. Just throw out random things. Okay, 2,300 points. That's what we're going to be playing.
23. Holy shit.
2,300 points. That's
Dude,
what
what
we're
kind
going to
of
be playing.
list did you make me, you motherfucker?
I made you a fun list.
All zombies.
Kind of
all
like-
day.
okay,
2,300 points of zombies.
Oh, he is
God.
gonna block the
I just want to see you move stuff. You're just going to be like,
My poor claw shots.
Moving
All
stuff.
I'm gonna say is, I guess you stack them in and then you just move
For
it forward.
every
There's no
wound.
actual-
For every wound Tom does on you, you have to take a shot.
No. For every wound I do on Tom, he has to take a shot.
Yeah, I said that's my type of zombies.
If you are going to be trashed in the first turn.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we don't know what scenario we're doing
30
yet.
shots, juicy. Chug, chug, chug.
Where's that cake?
We don't know what scenario we're doing yet. We do have the board
Wait,
set
who's
up,
playing
though.
first? You?
You.
Oh, okay.
Me.
So yeah, we're gonna set up while you guys are watching us set up right now. We're not gonna go into this discussion again. They're gonna be seeing everything getting set up. Don't worry.
Like as we're setting it up, as we're talking. What the fuck?
I know, man. It's beautiful. Magic.
Fucking magic.
Yep. Well,
You better cut
GoPro,
this out because you've been talking too much. So.
dude.
Yeah.
We are going to have to cut a lot of this out.
Yeah, it's not gonna be anything. There's gonna be like no opening. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry for no opening.
It's just gonna be us. It's gonna be us like standing here like freeze frame.
Freeze
Like we should just fucking. We should just do like a pose right now for the freeze frame.
Yep, it's gonna be. That'll be there. So it's gonna be Undead versus.
Some fucking flying shit.
Oh, Ratkin.
Ooh.
Ratkin.
All right, fair enough. Undead
Why
versus
don't you play a
Dragon.
shitty army for once, huh?
He doesn't have one.
What's the one? What's my shitty army?
No, you should play a shitty army.
What's
You should
mine?
buy one. I don't know. Buy Lizard Man.
Oh, they're super good. I like
Wait.
dinosaurs.
Dude, you see the new Salamander models? Of course you didn't, because
No.
you haven't been doing anything with any of this for years.
Dinosaurs are badass, man.
The rhinosaurs are good.
You have no idea, do you?
No.
Okay.
Well, I remember the old profile, and I remember they were good. They were just like super fucking expensive.
Like 30 attacks. They're nasty.
30, I don't know. 30 everywhere.
They're a cab, I think.
They're a cat.
Cabs, 30 attacks. No fours. Crush one, thunders one.
Did a new book come out?
No, it's the same one. The one that when you open it, it goes.
Yeah.
It's still in the rack. It doesn't open it, it's still in the rack.
Yeah.
It's fucking nice.
Throw
I'm
a
gonna
deck on.
resell that in about 10 years.
Yeah, never used. Never used. Like new. Oh my
Hey, dude,
god.
I did buy the fucking supplement once we were up there at Adepticon.
Yeah, add Adepticon. Yeah, Ronnie's looking at you like, yeah, you might want to buy that since you're
playing in the tournament.
You're playing in the Clash of
I'm
Kings
pretty sure you
tournament.
ratted me out to Ronnie.
Oh,
I don't
dude,
think you just noticed.
hardcore,
You
man.
were just like,
That's because you went up to him and you were like, why are the elves so good? And he was like, are you...
But it actually worked out good.
because now
They
they're
actually nerfed the elves.
That makes sense.
So I think he actually listened to Juicy. He's like, really? Are they shitty?
Oh man,
He's like, damn, they are really good.
Well, I think what it was is he likes the dwarves, right?
shit.
So he was like, you know what, you're right.
Yeah, he's like, maybe that
He's
guy's
the
onto
game
something.
whisperer?
He's like, that guy's onto something. Juicy, I think his
Wow,
name was.
I never thought that.
You're
Revelation
gonna see the
to me.
next comic book that comes out. They're gonna be like, special thanks to Juicy.
No, probably not.
For
With juicy foods and strategy.
Eric looks mad at me right now.
He looks really happy.
He's like, wait a minute, is this real?
He's like, does that happen actually?
That hurts right here.
You're gonna fucking kill him.
Super hurt right now.
But Juicy did it.
Well, what are we gonna tell Juicy the next time we go back? What are we gonna tell him to say? We know he's gonna have this kind of influence.
I just say random shit.
No, those halflings.
No, I'm thinking
nerf
Skaven.
halflings.
I'm thinking Skaven. Because Skaven are just...
Skaven, what are those?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ratkin.
Ratkin.
Ratkin,
That's right.
Not
Sorry.
Skaven.
That's all.
We're gonna get going out with the game here.
Hey, I did want to stop the video for just a second. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Please make sure you guys are liking and subscribing if you are enjoying the content. And don't forget to leave a comment letting us know what you guys like. All right, back to the video. All right, so Tom,
Oh,
let's go over your army. What you got?
got a horde of shock troops. Got a BSB with loot. These are tunnel runners. Horde of tunnel runners, I believe. This is a horde of shock troops. 3 troops of claw shots.
Gosh.
2 weapons teams. horde of shock troops, 2 rat fiends, and Scud. My buddy.
Scud.
My buddy and me.
Scud. So it looks like you got one powerful, speedy flank. Obviously, you're shooting in the middle, and then followed up by kind of your hammer on the other flank a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. The claw shots are more like dragon character snipers. Zombies.
Not really. Yeah, they're gonna shoot a crap load of zombies. All right, sounds like a plan. Let's go ahead and check out the Undead Deployment. All right, Juicy. What do you got, man?
Why are you looking at me?
I don't fucking know. Mummies, ghouls, zombie legion, 2 wraiths, troops of wraiths.
Yep,
Okay.
very good, very good.
Revenants. We got skeletons, ghouls, skeleton spearmen, and skeletons.
It's a
All right.
massive army.
And then, just so they all know, the supporting characters, you've got a Ghoul Ghast.
Yep, that's what I got. Necromancer with inspiring talisman.
Yep. On a pony.
Bam.
And the aura that gives it vicious to zombies. And then over here, you've got your ASB.
ASB.
With
Yep.
Loot of Insatiable Darkness.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what we
totally.
got.
So, I actually wrote this list and brought the army, so
And made me play.
Juicy's going to be playing an army that he literally doesn't know anything about and walked into. So take it easy on him. This list is very much like a trash list. A little bit of punch, more grindy, and against your elite, smaller. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Smaller.
But I don't know. I think it might do well. I don't know. It's nice to see the skeletons and the spearmen all painted up, because the last time they were used, not so much.
No.
Good army.
Yeah.
I think it looks all right. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of hordes. And that was kind of the whole thing, is it's like, fine, you're going to be able to do wounds. Let's see how many wounds you can do. And hopefully it's enough. So as far as terrain goes, we have an obstacle. We have
a lovely hedge.
a beautiful hedge.
Yep. It's been trimmed, as you can see.
Nicely
Carter
pruned.
is really getting paid over time.
Nicely pruned. We have a
I think his name is Juan.
Juan.
Juan shaped this, so if you guys need a reference, let me know.
We've got a height 2 hill, right? Height 2.
I do.
We have blocking terrain right here. We have a forest. We have another height 2 hill, I'm guessing, over there.
I believe that was a forest.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So that is still a forest, actually, right there.
Wait, no, maybe that is just a. It's not a forest. I think it's a hill. Yeah.
We're gonna another obstacle there. We got blocking terrain. We have a height 3 hill, and then we have 2 other pieces of blocking. Those trees are supposed to go over there on that forest.
Let me go
So
ahead and put this here for reference.
there we go. That's always good. That just there.
That way you guys have a visual representation.
So you guys can see the board there. See kind of what we're looking at.
It's
There we go.
fantastic.
Doesn't look too bad. I mean, the objective or the scenario is pillage. So there are 5 objective markers on the board, and it looks like Tom went ahead and has 2 of them exactly 12 inches apart in his deployment. So yeah, that presents. I don't know if it presents an issue, because obviously
back there. I mean, he's gonna have this one's probably the game winner.
over there. You think so?
Yeah,
because he's gonna
He's not gonna punch through me.
because he's probably gonna drop, because he can easily drop a horde back to hold
I'm
that.
surprised he didn't put him more forward, because he's got to march into him. He can't just stay back there. He can't leave his hordes back. I don't think. Maybe he will. I don't know.
I can't.
Juicy.
But then the same question comes up over here, though.
I'm shooting right there, so I'm good. I'm
Right.
holding it down, just blasting shots at him.
But now so I guess my question to you: these guys are considered.
Oh, these 2
What are they?
War machines.
So they can't hold.
No, but the other ones can.
The other ones can. Okay, so you have a cheap troop shooty unit that you can sit back, hold objectives, and if somebody gets close enough, you can shoot them.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that's what you're going to do. But their range is what?
36 range.
Oh, they're 36. These guys are 12. Okay,
Steady in.
so the other guys have 36-inch range, so they can still sit back and bomb shots.
Bomb shots.
Okay, fair enough. Because I was wondering, I'm like, well, if these are all war engine, or I didn't know what they were,
Yeah.
so I'm like, how is he going to hold it? He's going to have to leave this unit back, because you don't want to slow down your flank over here at all by holding objectives. So I guess early strategy wise, that's kind of, it's interesting that both of you guys put 2 of them in your deployment, because again, it makes that side so much more important. Yeah, it's going to be like a bloodbath.
Ratkin's over two groups of mummies.
It kind of, yeah, right.
All's good.
You know, I mean, the mummies are good. I like the mummies.
All's good.
Got some.
Will they kill Scud?
It depends. If he whiffs on his first round and you're able to do really well in, like, say 3 rounds of combat, and he's by himself, then yeah, I think he can.
That's a lot of variables.
It's a lot of variables. It's a lot of variables.
As a flyer, he's gonna jump over you.
Right.
Hit you
Yeah,
later.
yeah. You got to be able to surge him. But luckily, you've got a dude who can surge, who's on a horse. So if you really have to get over to that side and support it, you can. You've got that flexibility over there. And then in the middle, you kind of have your rock there in the middle. So if you need to, you can move the zombies out. You can kind of protect for them. You can always pull that objective with your, or not pull, but you can hold the objective with your revenants. Because if he wants that to knock you off that objective, he's got to go through Fearless 24, Defense 5 with Life Leech 3, which is a lot. And then, yeah, I mean, that's quite a bit. And then you've got the Defense 6 in front of them. So that's definitely going to be a hard objective to knock you off of. Just the tip.
Nice firm tip.
Just the tip. But the biggest thing you're going to have to, and I know you've already thought of this, they only get their wounds back when they're in combat. So
That's why they're in the forest.
Yeah, that's why they're in the forest, right? And you can always drop them back out of the forest, and then they're not in range at all. So that's definitely something that I'm sure you've thought of. And then over here on this side, you've got to keep him honest, right? If you weren't going to put anything over here, then he wouldn't have either. And so you have to keep him honest by stretching him out on the board. So
We're gonna get that one.
you're gonna go get it. You're gonna go get. Wow. So Tom is saying he's going to come over and get this objective from the Ghoulgast, the ghouls, and the 3 hordes of skellies. Right. All right. He's calling a shot, Babe Ruth style, and he's going to do that with 2 hordes of shock troops. So he is way outnumbered, and he's calling his shot. I like it. Well, okay, sorry. You got your tunnel runners. My bad. So sorry. But he does have a unit with phalanx. Just saying. Thunderous? They have Thunderous? Totally negates Thunderous. So, oh yeah. They're still not too
I
bad.
didn't know they had Thunderous. Otherwise it would have been like,
Oh boy. One day.
Yeah.
One day. When he actually,
happen.
when he has a game room in his new house that he just bought. Oh boy.
Getting some nice raises up in this bitch.
Any hoozy. Let's get on with the game. Who's going first, or have we not? We haven't rolled yet, have we?
Not rolled yet.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and roll and get on with the game. Early bets, everybody. Over unders. What are we looking at?
But then we should roll and then smoke.
Okay.
4.
We got a 4 and a 3.
Oh,
all
damn
right,
it.
all right,
Red dice
all right,
beat the pink dice.
all right. Fair enough. We're gonna go into game 1. Or game 1. We're gonna go into turn 1, not game 1. Oh boy. All right. End of turn 1. We actually have some shooting.
Yeah.
Almost some death, but
Almost.
some shooting.
You know, double 6s, maybe like an 11 in there, you know.
No biggie. Just
Not a big deal. Whatever.
kind of pops some units.
Tom, it looks like you moved up.
The flanks are coming in. Pushing the flanks.
Moved up on the flanks, kind of like we talked about. You're going to have to hold them back, obviously, for your 2 objectives.
Right.
So you got to keep something back there in the middle. And then over on your right flank, Juicy's left flank, you moved up all your fast guys. So the Rat Fiends are speed 7.
Speed 7.
And then Scud is obviously speed 10. So, yeah, it's going to be kind of...
He's like,
Scud is
He's
mad.
like, I'm going to get you.
Fuck Juicy.
I'm going to get you.
He's giving me the perk. What a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
fuck you, Juicy.
You lightning bolted into the mummies, did a couple wounds.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad because I think you rolled an 11 on that one.
Yeah.
Luckily they are they're
18.
dash 18, so they're not worried about that.
This
But
is fucking tasty.
any hoozy, what else happened?
8%.
Did you You didn't. Did you move at all?
Yeah, I moved back a little bit right there.
Juicy moved back. Oh, that's right.
And then I moved him over. And then I moved him.
You stutter stepped back with your revenants, and then the wraiths. You did 1 wound on them and rolled a fucking boxcars.
Yeah.
I know.
On the
And
wraiths.
then the next time we rolled a 9 too.
Okay.
I was right there.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, big turn 1. Mostly movement. So we're gonna go on to turn 2. You guys are really making the cameraman actually have to work this time. So end of turn 2.
Turn 2 was a quick one.
Turn 2 was so quick that I think the review is gonna be quicker than the video. But so you moved your guys back to get him out of the forest so that he can't keep shooting at him, and you regened a wound back. Tom, did you do a wound on them or no? No wounds. But you did do 4 wounds on the troop of wraiths. So you definitely are shooting at what you want to kill. Makes sense. And obviously, I mean, if you're going to start shooting at these, Legion and hordes, that's going to take a while. So that stuff you can at least kill a lot easier. And you didn't move at all, did you?
Nope.
You pulled back.
But I moved back out of the forest.
Did you move?
Me? No, I didn't move.
No, I moved.
Yeah! So here we go, going into turn 3.
Or shoot or anything?
No.
Oh, you were top. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Trying to figure out who's
Yeah,
top
this
and
is
who's
gonna be-
bottom.
Yeah.
So end of turn 3. A little bit more movement. You
Did something.
You moved, you moved your spearmen up and the skeletons behind them. You moved the skeletons with the ghouls behind them. You moved the wraiths back into the forest. And then you moved both of the horde and the legion of zombies. So my question, just a question.
You should have pushed down the center.
So why didn't you surge and try and hit the center at all? Just because you didn't want to stick them too far out, or?
But
Well, so you got
Does he have
surge.
surge enough?
You've got surge 6 and you got surge 6 because I told you have surge on both of them. So that's surge 12. I mean, that might be enough to. I don't know. Maybe.
I forgot.
Okay.
You should have pushed the center. You should have
Fair enough.
down. This is nonsense right here.
Yeah.
You could just crushed right through.
And that's part of. I mean, I can't fault you because I literally built this list, so I know what it has. You don't. You also have only played the Undead like 2 times, so.
No.
I totally am not faulting you on that. I was just wondering. I didn't know if that was actually if you had just forgotten or if that was like a plan or you've got something else up your sleeve. So I just didn't know. But just
I
wondering.
forgot.
And then you moved your.
But next turn they can get in there.
No.
So, yeah.
That'd have been tough. Yeah, I mean, obviously average is going to be 6. But then that's definitely going to put some pressure on him to do something. Now, he could have split, gone around you, and then that would have been a pain in the butt. You would have also, well, no, I guess you wouldn't have opened yourself up for a flank there. I don't know if he's got it over there. I mean, I guess if he really wants to flank your legion of zombies, he can. But that's...
I don't think he does either.
I'll have to get the thing out.
I don't think so. I think it's like.
Oh no, you don't. Yeah, no, it's into the house. Yeah, you're right.
And if you actually flank that unit, that'd be fan-fucking.
Well, and that's also what I'm thinking too. Yeah, you want them to peel off. Yeah, exactly. All right. So again, the scenario is pillage. So these are objectives. They're not loot counters or anything like that. You can't burn them. So yeah, kind of interesting. And Tom, what did you move? Did you move anything?
I moved these guys up.
That's right. You moved your
Moved
weapons
everything.
teams up or whatever they're called.
I moved everything up a little bit. Little move.
Little tiny micro
Little
moves.
Tiny moves.
Micro moves within moves.
It's coming this turn now.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we'll go into turn 4, everybody. And have we had anything die yet?
No.
This is getting close to that game that we had where nothing died until like turn 5. So let's go into turn 4. Okay. What are we at? And then turn 4? And then turn 5?
Yeah, started turn 5.
Okay, so we're at end of turn 4. We're starting on turn 5 here in a sec. And let's see, we had some combat.
Yeah, a little combat.
You did a couple of wounds over here on the
Not so good.
spear phalanx.
Not so good.
Just kind
I was
of.
gonna go better off the hill and stuff.
It's never good when.
Spearman, though.
Yeah.
They are spearmen.
It's never good when you do as much damage to a unit as they do on you when you're talking about skeletons attacking your back. I'm just saying, That was an epic whiff, which is unusual for you. But anyway,
Well, I mean, if you make him.
and then you did it again. He did it again with his chariots against a unit that didn't have phalanx.
Which is.
And again, I just want to mention this. Skeleton warriors did the same. Well, technically, because of life leech, they actually did better against you, which is unusual. That is not like you. So that's interesting, Tom.
Well,
It's
I mean,
actually okay.
it's only one turn of combat.
I was gonna
So
say, it's
how about
actually
you?
okay.
I've got to
Just,
take
how about you
everything
just
that
don't
I
jinx me? How about that? How about you don't jinx me?
I got to take everything that I can. All right.
He's like trying to get me fucked over.
And instead of charging the ASB and possibly killing that asshole, Juicy decided to flank charge the spearman and put a wound on him.
Yeah, he did.
Right?
I think they did like two. The spearman whiffed like.
I'm sorry, the spearman with the
Terrible.
Ghoulgast. No, the Ghoulgast did one wound. I
He
think.
did one wound. With
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, moving on here. What else? You surged your legion of zombies into the war machine, took them out, and you're hopefully going to eat this other war machine. I don't think he's going to be able to provide enough shots. So I don't
Not
know.
for the Legion. No.
Yeah.
That unit's
Probably yeah. This unit is toast. It's probably going to go next turn. Yeah, and then let's see. Over on your left flank, Tom's right flank. Mummies attacked. You killed a regiment of mummies,
yeah.
right? Yeah. So you killed a regiment of mummies, and then you attacked back and did like a couple wounds on them. 3 wounds. So. Hopefully, maybe, kind of, sort of grind. I don't know.
Mummy strengths aren't really like just one turn KO, so that makes sense.
Unless you can get 24 attacks, then maybe you can 1 turn KO, but that's even harder to do with mummies. When it comes to combat, yes, they got crushed too, but they are Captain Mediocre, it seems. So yeah, we are halfway through the game pretty much, and kind of interesting how things are going here. I'm not gonna lie.
They're playing out kind of weird.
It's playing out super weird, which I can't really say anything because you walked into a list and it's like, here you go, play this. So it's kind of funny actually. I enjoy
Calm
it.
down.
I'm actually enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
Calm down.
I think I'm gonna do this more often, where I just design a list and just make you play it. I really enjoy it. So anyway, we're gonna go on to turn 5.
5, yep.
Hey Tom, how's it going?
Yeah.
It like automatically goes right to you. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's weird. Anyway, end of turn 5. How do you guys feel? Huh? How do you guys feel?
I mean, this turn is going to be. We'll see how this turn goes.
Tom,
Yeah, it's good.
you look perplexed. You're like, what the hell? What
Punch through.
the hell? You
Actually, you punched him pretty good.
punched through the spearmen, and you punched through the warriors, and then you double charged the chariots
Which I
with.
shouldn't have done.
Probably not.
I didn't realize that when you side shifted over into fucking
Cover.
difficult, that it gave you a minus.
Yep.
I thought if you were in contact, like, counterattacking, like, you were fine, but.
Negatory, squirrel. So yeah, you multi-charged. You did. I mean, you still did a decent amount of wounds. How many wounds altogether? I think he had 2 or 3 before, and then you put. Yeah, you did okay. Could have done better.
I had like 4 or 5 before. I think I had 5.
Your warriors over here though put on some wounds, and so did the Ghoulgast as well.
Yeah, did good.
And then you actually, I believe you actually routed them, but then you had to reroll.
Yeah.
You roll like 11.
You had to reroll because that BSB is still there on the board.
Right. But the Hey,
I'm just saying.
But 2 rounds of flanking with the Ghoulgast is actually what put them up to the
Okay.
round anyway.
Alright.
So.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll say that, sure. And then over here, you were able to Bane Chant the ghouls. Ghouls did a respectable 7 wounds on the Rat Fiend. And then the mummies over here did 7 wounds. Well, not all ones, but added on to their wounds on the Rat Fiend. So you got 7 on both of them. Hopefully you can finish those bastards off and maybe come up and get that objective. While Scud's busy
That's what I'm saying.
dying
busy, yeah.
to the freaking zombies. I'm just saying.
Took a wound.
Took a wound. So we're going. So we're going into turn 6.
Fucking move.
So we're going into turn 6. Your bottom of turn. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of interesting to see here. what's going to happen. Tom is still only holding one of his objectives. Just saying.
I know.
He doesn't know. He didn't know until I said it. We all know that. And you actually did a wound on Scud, so even if he tries to turn around, he can't fly with Scud. But his basic movement is speed 10. But still, if he turns around, is he nimble?
Oh, yeah.
He is nimble?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's great.
But still, he might be a little shy of that objective. I'm just saying.
Really?
I have no idea, actually. Okay. You're still, I mean, you're within 3 inches. But, and what does Scud have for wounds? 1. Oh, my God. I hate you, Scud. God, I hate you. And I'm not even playing the game, and I hate you. And let's see. You have clearly got that objective. You're probably going to have that objective. So, yeah. This one?
Is he? Is he?
I think so. He doesn't. You don't have any wounds on the ghouls yet.
Is he?
So I think he might. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Going into the next turn. Let's go into turn 6, and the game might end here.
Yeah. This could be all.
So stay tuned, everybody. We will see what happens here. What's on him?
10.
Oh! He's dead! He's dead! Rat Fiend's dead.
Okay. Anyways, so
Do it, man.
30
Take this unit off.
There.
Was that over there?
That was at the Rat
That was
Fiend.
the Rat Fiend.
No.
No.
Fiends.
No, that would be amazing. But no.
Well, we'll see.
30
what happens
freaking
there.
attacks,
Yeah.
man. Crush. One.
Let's see. Crush 1. 5s, right? 4s.
Force.
Oops, sorry, Tom.
Oh, look at those dice. Look at those dice.
Dude, that
Uh-oh.
was a terrible roll.
Tom's sweating, man. Tom is sweating right now.
I don't think
Oh,
it was.
yeah.
It wasn't that bad of a roll.
Actually, it
Pretty
wasn't
good.
bad at all.
That's pretty good.
Crush 1, so 3s.
Do it, man. Do it.
There you go. 2.
Yeah.
4, 8, 12, 13.
Sweet.
That's a pretty
13.
good roll for fucking.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty
13's
good,
not bad.
man. Pretty good.
But their number is still hella high, so, you know.
Ooh, one more.
Not with that.
One more with that.
Oh, but if he was dead, it would be gone.
Is that 6 inch? I don't think Tom knows what 6 inches.
Oh. Whatever. Kill these guys because you're still going to keep him away from the objective.
Calm down, Eric.
He's all excited. He's like, we're going to keep him off of it.
We're not going to totally lose all the way lose.
Damn.
We're not going to lose as bad.
3s. So that won't do it.
No. Is he hit on 3s or 4s?
He hits on 4s that time, but it didn't matter because
There
you.
was a 3.
Oh, there was a 3 in
I thought it
there.
was 2, a 4 and a 5.
You
Three.
went through the obstacle.
Then it's even worse, but
Yeah,
still nothing.
nothing. All right,
Wah, wah, wah.
See if it goes to 7.
I guess.
I don't really think it.
Cable you.
I don't really think it matters, but
Oh, it does go to 7.
oh my God, no. Well, it's up to you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you're gonna. I don't know what else you're gonna kill.
Let's say I'm going to charge back in. I know I'll charge back in. I can shoot the shit out of you.
Yeah. I gotta take a piss. That's what I think.
All right,
This guy's going to charge in here.
I'll get this all set up so we can talk about the end of the game. Yeah. Well, here we are, guys.
That's my objective.
You
I
got your
called it.
objective. You got your objective, man.
Called it. I was
Fucking
worried.
Babe Ruth. Here he is. There's
Honestly,
the
I didn't think
objective.
you should have gotten it, to be honest. That one turn fucking route, I was like,
That
Yeah.
was nasty. I just pulled units like
Yeah.
fucking handfuls.
The
it
two.
was like
This
one
unit's-
turn? Come on.
Yeah, the two
I have
extra,
those.
the two inspiring rolls
I have
from that
those.
ASB after he should have been dead.
Yeah. Well, part of it, no.
I'm just saying.
I get those. That's
So-
my turn. Pull all your units off.
Part of it was the ghouls. I shouldn't have shifted them over and double charged. But I didn't realize that if they shift into when they're already in combat, when they're counterattacking, they take a minus.
That's because you're used to playing with ogres that hardly ever shift anywhere.
Yeah.
Because they're that
Well,
big.
anyways, yeah. So that kind of fucked me. But
This is what
Oh,
it is,
well.
man. Just means
I
you gotta
mean,
play the
still-
game
still
more.
forget.
That's all it is.
he still fucking killed me in one turn.
I know,
Like
that was
25
nasty.
wounds. So
That was
fuck.
nasty.
Yeah, but you would have taken this unit out and
Oh.
that unit out without inspiring.
Probably
you-
take all these.
just saying.
You're at 7.
I'm just saying. There's no way.
You don't
There's no way.
You don't think charging here flank
That's not a flank,
No.
first of all.
No, it's not a flank.
That's
There's no fucking
no.
way.
There's no way. There's no way.
Dude, the Revenants? No, you're not going to kill the Revenants in one turn. There's
flank?
like legitimately
With main
no
chat?
chance. It goes off your. It goes off yours.
I think it is a flank.
I mean, if we really want to argue it, I'll grab the thing. But you know. I'm sure people are really enjoying the whole video right now.
Well, nobody's actually seen it yet, so.
It's true, but they're going to see it.
It's a flank, isn't it? He's like, it is a flank. Table. All the objectives were mine. He's like, yeah, it is.
That's if you could table them. How is he going to Bane chant them when they're all the freaking way over here? Oh, because he's still alive!
He's still alive.
Like I said,
Okay,
he should have freaking died!
You know what?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. The dice should have done better. The dice should have done better.
Smoke a cigarette. Eric, and then you can play. You can show me how it's done. How about that?
Dude, we gotta go, man. It's almost 5. It's almost 5, dude.
You can't play?
Nah, we gotta go.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
we gotta go.
Really?
No, you wouldn't table it because I would have had some fucking a necromancer left.
Ha!
Oh, necromancers! 2 necromancers, thank you very much. So, not a table.
Yeah. What do you think
What?
about the list?
Eh.
So I wrote the
Couple
undead
units.
list, and then Juicy kind of just fell into playing it. So take it easy on him. I think this is what your
You can
third.
say whatever you want, I don't care.
What, your third game with the undead? Right, third, fourth game.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So he's still pretty new to it. I kind of threw this together because
Eric's had this
I had
dream
this-
of creating this garbage list that like wins games since he first started.
just everything trash list.
Everything just
Trash
like
list.
150 points like average.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit tons of hordes.
Just go ahead, man. You've got at least stuff, but you got to chew through 30 units. Just saying. There's something there. There's something there.
Could be.
Just saying. So Tom's Ratkin were victorious.
Yeah, Ratkin good.
The elite army definitely still does well, even against a crap ton of
I
hordes.
punched through some units.
Yeah.
Well,
His dice, guys, they're still here. Nobody's come and gotten them yet. I'm just saying. But anyway, yeah, sorry, we gotta stop putting that hit out on his dice.
Right.
We're gonna go to a Adepticon and people are actually gonna take his dice from
I
him.
hope they do.
But yeah, so
he had one bad turn where he was just pulling units, like handfuls of units.
one turn
It
kind
was
of
like-
changed it.
It was one turn of combat that whiffed terribly, and then it was followed by a bad turn of pulling units.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure. I'm just happy to see you playing the game.
Yeah.
Was it something different for you?
I played a game with you like 3 weeks ago. What are you talking about?
It was like a month ago.
Oh my god, a month.
So anybody who knows me, I will literally play this game every day if I could. So I'm just saying.
today.
What's that? Because we have to go.
Except for today.
Because we have to go.
Yeah, it's like Saturday. There's not too much going on. We should probably play another game, but
Apparently I can't.
It's 5 o'clock.
and
Oh my god. Fine, fine, we'll play a game. Fine.
dude, your
Play a
wife's
game.
gonna kill you.
She's going to
No,
kill
you
me.
can't. You can't.
She's going to kill me. Anyway, moving on.
Actually, my wife is gonna kill me too. So no.
Exactly. We're both going to
Sorry,
die.
Tom.
See? Because I was like, I'll do it, let's do it. And then he's like,
No, just like pushing the blame off on him.
That's alright though, because when I come back, I'm going to bring Tom a keg. A new keg, so I think he's going to be okay.
Whoa, Tom's gonna actually have beer.
I have beer. You want beer?
Bam! Wow! Burn! Hey Tom, thanks for being a gracious host. Wow! God. Oh my
Jeez,
gosh.
Don't put it like that.
I didn't, you did. I was merely calling the play. Anyway, calling plays, Babe Ruth over here, calling that you're going to take
Called
that
it.
freaking objective.
Got it.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Bullshit.
That was total bullshit.
I
I got it.
I'm gonna
Really.
do like 28 wounds this turn and then fucking roll, at 10 and 11.
I'm gonna roll 10,
nerfs.
11, 9,
So, yeah.
10, 11, 12, 13. How do you roll 13 on a nerf? I don't know, I just did.
I did.
Tom rolls like
Pick 'em up.
D9s.
Pick 'em
Explain
up.
that to me. But yeah, so what else? Anything else? Anything else? It was a good game.
Nope.
It was a good game. It's nice to see a lot of painted stuff on the board. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day and go get yelled at.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you later.